everyone, today I'll be reviewing Upshaws is back with season 2 and it is starring Wanda Skies, Mike Epps, and this show it is written co-written by Wanda Skies, who I think she's really funny in some of the stuff she is in. However, I didn't know Netflix was making this show season 2, so that means I guess many people watched season 1 that they order season 2. What do I think about overall this season or overall this show? So I saw season 1 for this show. I really thought this show was really, some of the jokes were really cringe and the story they were telling also cringe. And I actually never imagined this show. This one, while so many other shows get cancelled on Netflix, this one will get season 2. I guess season 1 did left with a huge cliffhanger. So you in season 2, it takes off where it left off, and I was like, oh, that is like there's a twist in the season, and I was like, oh, very interesting where the story is going in this season, especially with Bernard. If you have seen season 1, interesting. What do I think about this season? I also as I didn't like season 1, I see many people also didn't like. I'm genuinely still surprised this show got season 2. Because really, some of the writing in this show is really so cringe, and some of the joke, especially Wanda Skies, her joke in this show feels so forced. Like, she's really funny in some of the stuff she's in the movies and other stuff. She's a funny lady. She hosts the Oscar. I thought she did a really good job. But in this show, her jokes are really feel very forced. I was like, oh my God. Although I do like Bernard's character, and also I like, what do you think about Benny's and his work, people at work? Like, he has a garage and there is 2 people works at his garage, and their joke, some of the joke really, when you watch it, they feel so forced. Why they wrote the show like that? Especially all the people who works at his garage, their joke, I did not land none of them for me, honestly. But however, I will say that sometimes Regina and Benny, some of their bickering between these two, I find them funny. And some of the kids, their joke were really funny too. Especially the lead, Alia, her name, she's like, are we trash family? When she was describing her family things, and she's like, oh, are we trash family? And all the things she described, she's like, sounds like we are trash family. And I was like, well, that is the story. Obviously, I don't know, the Benny's character, he has this garage. There is another show on, I used to watch with the, Martin, he was doing, what was the show name? I forgot. He also has a garage in that show. And so I was thinking, they stole this idea from that show. Although many people own garage show, nothing wrong with that. That being said, I really thought Wanda Skies, all her joke were really forced. Especially in one scene, Bernard, he was sleeping and she was in her room, and the way she said, the delivered the joke, it really feels forced. Although I don't know if this show will be getting season 3 or not. But I could see some people who liked season 1, they will enjoy this season 2. Unfortunately, this is I couldn't really, as if I was saying this show, I couldn't relate to this show at all. This show is not funny at all. All the jokes, some of them are really doesn't land at all, but some of them maybe do, but I'm not saying all that. Some of the joke really, it's a little funny. I was like, oh, okay, but most of them you feel so forced. You are like, what am I watching? Then again, this show isn't so expensive to make, so I could see if they're making season 2, season 3. They dropped during this month, so there's many other show is dropping on. That means that I thought, okay, I don't know if this show will be hit this season or not. Anyway, that's my thought on the show. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this show? And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.